ਘਰ ਇੱਕ ਐਸੀ ਥਾਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਹਰ ਕੋਈ ਆਪਣੀ ਨਿੱਜੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਸੁਨਹਿਰੀ ਪਲ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਹੈ। ਉਹ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰਿਆ ਜੀਵਨ ਬਤੀਤ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਪੂਰੀਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਦ ਕਿਸੇ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਨੂੰ ਸਜੇ ਹੋਏ ਘਰ 'ਚ ਬਦਲਿਆ ਜਾਵੇ। ਨਵੇਂ ਘਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਫਰੇਮਿੰਗ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਫਿਨਿਸ਼ਿੰਗ ਤੱਕ, ਡ੍ਰੇਪਰੀ, ਪੇਂਟਿੰਗਸ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਡੈਕੋਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਅਸੈਸਰੀਜ਼ ਤੱਕ, ਤੁਸੀਂ SK ਹੋਮ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨਸ ਦੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਰਵਿਸਿਜ਼ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਸੁਪਨਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਹਕੀਕਤ 'ਚ ਬਦਲ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਕਰੋ ਸੰਦੀਪ ਕੌਰ 6048259295।
ਸੋ ਮੁੜ ਤੋਂ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜੀ ਆਪ ਸਭ ਦਾ। ਆਓ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਪਿਰਿਚੁਅਲ ਐਲੀਵੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਆ ਸਕੇ ਕਿ ਅਸਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਸੈਂਸ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਬਾਣੀ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਆਸਾ ਕੀ ਵਾਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਓ ਇਸ ਵਿਸ਼ੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਾਮਿਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਕੰਡੋਲਾ ਤੋਂ that what the Guru is trying to tell us। ਜੀ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ।
Harbans ji, we start with the ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਮਹਲਾ ਦੂਜਾ, ਗੁਰੂ ਅੰਗਦ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਦਾ ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਹੈਗਾ। ਇਹ ਜਗ ਸੱਚੇ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਕੋਠੜੀ ਸੱਚੇ ਕਾ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ।
ਰਾਈਟ।
This is the same theme in many of these sloks. We continue with that theme, which we need to understand. As we discussed in the previous slok, Sache Tere Khand Sache Brahmand. And here Guru Sahib is saying thing that this world is not illusion and deception. Right. And place of suffering. And Creator is the truth. Satnam, then how can creation be false? Be false, absolutely. And enjoy the life full in this, living in this world. Now this is ikna hukum samaile, ikna hukume kare banas. Now ikna hukum samaile, the little meaning, we just take a little bit of example here. Ikna hukum samaile, God makes or order some choose spiritual path. Ikna hukmi kare banas. God destroy others by ordering them to follow egoistic path. Right. And ikna paane kad le. God makes some free from material attachment. Ikna maya vich nivas. God makes a command some to be attached with the material wealth. Maya vich kharch kar dinda. Now, from our discussions, this happens when we do not understand the concept of God or Vaheguru, Rabji, what Guru Nanak defined in Mool Mantra. So, as I emphasized there, if we had grasped that concept, we wouldn't be translating Bani like this.
Absolutely, no doubt.
If we understood the Pana, what Hukum Raja means, law of nature, everything happened under the Nizam, we would not be interpreting Bani in this way.
Right. But here, Harbans Singh Kandola ji, we have to admit that you have failed miserably. Even the English translation which is being projected these days, there also just the literal meaning is written.
This is the meaning from there.
Right.
This is, I got the meaning from the
websites and other areas.
Absolutely.
So here it is a point that if we continue with this, how can we involve the youngsters? Because again, how is it related to their daily life? So that's why they don't understand even what is being projected, and that's why they then run away.
How would the transformation of our psyche happen if we continue telling the youngsters, especially the youngsters, they just walk away?
Absolutely.
As we have example from the Japji Sahib, when the youngsters reading that, they said, "Why, it makes sense." Yes, this makes sense to me.
Right.
I am interested in this. So that's what, we have continued explaining, as I said, Gurbani for last 350 years like that. A little meaning. God is to be feared, as you mentioned, and make mistake reading Bani, paap lag jana hai. And created so many confusion. And actually the misguide the people.
Right.
Is God like that?
Very true. And this is what is for prevalent these days. I met someone and we were discussing, and he said because as you mentioned ki jo paap lag jayega and all that fear which has been instilled. So that gentleman says that I have stopped reading Bani. I said, come on man, what are you doing? He says, no, because idhar naal paap chad jayega kyunki main sahi tarike naal I'm not doing this way. I said, where is it written? He said, I've heard about this, but again we are not attaching the people with Bani, rather we are making them go away.
Let's ask Guru Nanak. Is God like that?
Right.
To be feared? And God direct you, command you, order you to do all these things? And we discuss in even Mool Mantra is that God is Nirvair,
Right.
is no enemy, has no other. God is all love.
Ji.
Satgur andron Nirvair hai. I was reading the other day,
Ji.
and God is spiritual guide, divine wisdom. That is what we should be becoming.
Ji.
Live in harmony and brotherhood.
Ji.
Unless we explain Gurbani, Harpreet ji, on a reason, logical, and relevance and practical to our daily life, and we will be not helping people to
Ji.
change their consciousness. Our youth will continue walking away.
Ji.
Okay, deprive them. This is what I feel, that by doing that, we have deprived our youth
Right.
from living a joy and peace
Ji.
and all of that. And without comprehensive understanding of the Gurbani, its message, we will continue doing that.
Right.
I want to discuss here example, not if we do not comprehend the overall philosophy of Gurbani,
Ji.
how we literally and mislead the message. Okay, here's one example.
Okay.
Guru Sahib says, Guru Anand Pasha, Jo kuch varte, sab tera pana. So we discussed in many sloks, what is the laws of nature, the nijam, the hukum, the pana. Jo kuch varte, sab tera pana. Guru says, everything in the universe happen according to a system.
Ji.
Guru Nanak called hukum, Rabbi, nijam. Hukum buje, so such samana. Those who learn to live in the present, according to the hukum, the laws of nature, will of God, become spiritually awakened.
Ji.
Next Guru says, Pana manne sada sukh hoy. The Guru says, who live the truth, enjoy bliss and happiness.
Ji.
This message is to live the teachings of the Gurbani. That's
Right.
what Pana manna
Ji.
is, live according to the teachings of the Bani, and your transformation of your consciousness will happen.
Ji.
Now, there's a Bani in Anand Sahib, Jatis Pana ta jammya,
Parvar
Parvar
pala
pala
paya.
paya.
Ji.
Now, this has been, because did not understand the overall concept, this has been translated on where
Ji.
the websites. According to his will, the child is born and the family is very pleased.
Ji.
You tell me, this makes sense, and,
Right.
and the family will.
Ji.
If we had discussed understood the concept of Pana, Hukum, will of God, Eko Naam Hukum hai Nanak Satgur diya bajai. It's living the truth,
Ji.
living the teachings of Gurbani. Pana is to live according to the teachings of the Guru,
Right.
and conscious transformation happens. Guru is not talking about the childbirth or the family here.
Right.
Is talking about this Jatis Pana. Jatis Pana means when we live according to the teachings of the Guru,
Right.
live according to the truth.
Right.
And ta jammya, Satgur ke janme gavan mataya.
Theek.
Complete transformation of your consciousness happened. That is a jammya according to God. Ta
Ji.
jammya japana, ta jammya.
Ji.
Spiritually awakened, parvar, all sense organized, eyes, the ears, the nose,
Right.
the rashna, eyes, ears, hand, feet. No, I don't want to go in detail. They all become disciplined.
Ji.
Eyes don't begana roop nahi dekhti.
Theek.
ये परिवार पल्ला पाया है ना. So if we explain this in
Right.
this concept, Guru is talking about the transformation of your psyche, the transformation of your consciousness.
That's very true. And actually, Gurbani always talks to the man nal samodhan ho rahi hai. It is talking to the
Whole
mind.
Bani speak to your mind.
So it is not the body, but
No,
we relate it
ever.
with the body. It is nowhere.
Guru is not talking about the Sirik death.
Right.
Mostly. Guru is talking about the conscious.
Consciousness.
That's the
That's-
Bani. Yeah. Now, after understanding the whole concept,
Ji.
now we can start translating ikna hukum samaile, ikna hukume kare vinash.
Ji.
Ikna pane kadle, ikna maya vich nivas. Understanding the overall concept, now we say according to the law of nature, will of God, hukum pana, those who eternalize, live the truth, enjoy bliss and happiness.
जी
एक ना हुक्म समाइल है.
ठीक
This
Very true.
एक ना हुक्म समाइल है. एक ना हुक्म करे विनाश mean those who live internalize the truth and enjoy the bliss and happiness achieve salvation. एक ना हुक्म समाइल है. Here and now. Those who follow their own will, that turn back to the teachings of the Guru, suffer in pain and stress and depression and fear. That is Maya. Ikna hukum hai, ikna hukume kare vinas. That is vinas. When you live in pain, suffering, and calculation, the jivan, stress, depression, that is according to the law of nature, hukume kare vinas hai. Okay. Now, next, those who follow the teaching do not run after material wealth. Material wealth we need, but is not priority in our life. Those who ignore, that is called ikna pane kadlai. Those who
are above
santokhi, those who become santokhi, sat santokhi, that pane kadlai di gal hai. Guru does not dictate you.
Right.
Guru shows the path.
Right.
Those who ignore the teaching, पैसे मगर भजदे जीवन खराब कर लेंदे ने एक ना माया विच निवास. So now after understanding, now we understand what the Guru's message is about that. And God is not pushing us to run after the money or materialistic
things only, right.
ਅੱਗੇ ਗੁਰੂ says ਇਹ ਵੀ ਆਖ ਨਾ ਜਾਪੇ ਜੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਆਣੇ ਰਾਸ ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਜਾਣੀਏ ਜਾ ਕੋ ਆਪ ਕਰੇ ਪ੍ਰਗਾਸ.
ਸੋ ਇਸ ਦਾ ਇਹਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਿਆਖਿਆ ਜੀ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਅਗਲੇ ਐਪੀਸੋਡ ਤੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ. ਸਮਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਦੇ ਰਿਹਾ. ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਵੈਰੀ ਮਚ ਫॉर ਯਰ ਟਾਈਮ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ.